Right, I'm going to do this two-point perspective drawing for 2021's exam paper. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the most difficult part. The reason being is that, well, I want to have as little lineage on the page as I can possibly find, and that will help me at the end of the day, I think. So, let's go. I'm going to first of all find my vanishing points. Line going off at that 60-degree angle there, from the stationary point up to the picture plane, and drop that down onto my horizon line. Label it right hand vanishing point. Okay, and a line going off from the stationary point up to the picture plane over there, and drop a line coming down onto the horizon line to get me the left hand vanishing point. Label those, you might get some marks for that. Right, okay, next thing is I'm going to do this circle part over here. That's the part that everybody gets all anxious about, so let's do it first, get it out the way. I'm going to break that circle up into the little segment parts of it. There we go, and there we go. And I'm going to label that number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Right. I'm going to take the measurements of the circle over there. I can pop it up over here, and I can draw a line going around like that. Okay. And I need to break that up into the equal parts. How do I do that? Well, I'm going to come in over here, make a little mark over there, make a little mark over there, take a line going back from that corner over there, and take your pair of compasses, mark a little mark over there, and a little mark over there. And once you've done that, take some lines coming down from those corners down to the wall. There's point number one, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and 6, and number 7 is over there. So let's label that. There is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7 on the wall. Right, very important that you get those marks correct. Okay, let's see. How do I go about doing this? Well, I'm going to start with this point number 1. I take a line coming down from point number 1 at that 60-degree angle. Step number 1. Step number 2, I take a line coming across from point number 1 over here to get the height. Step number 3, I drop a line coming down to that, and it intersects over there. That line over there is going off in the right-hand direction, so I take a line going off in the right-hand direction. Step number 4. Step number 5, I go to point number 1 over there. I line it up with the stationary point. I take a line down. That's step number 5. And step number 6, I drop a line coming down, and that over there would be point number 1. I've got a line that goes from point number 1 off to point number 7, and that is going off in a left-hand direction. If you look at it, from point number 7 to point number 1 is a left-handed direction line. So I'm going to draw a line coming from point number 1, note from the LVP, going off in the left-hand direction. And somewhere along that line, I'm going to be able to find point number 7. So I go to point number 7. I take a line from point number 7 down to the picture plane in the direction of the SP, and I drop a line straight down, and I now have point number 7. Once I've got that, my next thing is to find point number 2. Go to point number 2, take a line going from point number 2 down to the picture plane, find the height of point number 2, take that across, drop a line coming down from the picture plane to my height line. Step number 4 is to take a line going off to the RVP. Step number 5, go to point number 2 on the wall over there. Take it down to the stationary point. Drop a line down onto the drawing, and I found point number 2. 2. There's point number 2. So I've got point number 1, point number 2. Point number 2 is linked up with point number 6. So I can take a line coming from the left-hand vanishing point, going across from LVP, from point number 2, coming out over here. Point number 6 is on that line, so I can take a line coming from point number 6 down to the picture plane. I drop that down onto my drawing, and Bob's your uncle, there is point number 6. Right, point number 3. Let's do point number 3. Point number 3, I'm going to take a line coming from point number 3 down. I find point number 3 height over there. Take a line coming down from point number 3. That intersection over there, take a line going off to RVP. Find point number 3 on the wall over there. Take that to the picture plane and drop it down onto the wall. There we go. There is point number 3. Point number 3 and point number 5 are linked up. So I take a line coming from my point number 3 that I just drew over there. Draw a line coming back over here. Somewhere along that line, I'm going to find point number 5. Go to point number 5 over there. Find point number 5. Take a line to the picture plane. Drop that down into my picture. And I found point number 5. Right, last point that I need is point number 4. Take a line coming down from point number 4. Find the height of point number 4. Take a line coming down to that height line. The intersection over there. Take that back to RVP. Somewhere along that line, I'm going to find point number 4. I need to go to the wall. Find point number 4 on the wall. Drop it down. And I now have point number 4 over there. There are my points that I need. Dotty 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 dot. Dotty dotty dot. Dotty 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 dot. You can see my beautiful arc that I've got there, and I can draw that in with my French curves or however else you want to do it, as long as you get a nice, smooth, beautiful arc on your drawing. Right, there's my difficult part of the drawing done as far as most of you are concerned. Right, what's below number 7? Let's have a look. I've got that point over there. So how do I do that? Well, I need to find out where that is. I'm going to, first of all, go to that point number 7. Or else let's have a look. We've got this thing coming from point number 1. We've already got that. So that went down from that corner over there, down to the picture plane. Drop it down over here to my new height. Well, I need to get that new height there. So I'm going to take a line coming across. I'm going to drop a line coming down over there. And I can now take a line going back to RVP, can't I? There I go. So I'm going to call this point, let's call it point number A. Point number A is underneath point number 1. Point number A comes out at that 60-degree angle. Point number A comes across. I drop a line coming down over here. I found point number A, height. I can now take that back to RVP, and I can now find point number A by dropping a line coming down, dropping that down, and you will see that I have now found point number A directly below point number 1. There is point number A over there. Let's just rub that out so that we don't confuse things. Right, okay. Point number A is going to come across to a point below point number 7. Let's call that point number B below number 7. There is point number B. Right, I know that point number A and B are on the same line, so I can take a line coming from RVP over there. LVP. LVP coming across, draw a line out, and I know that I have got point number B directly below point number 7. And I can draw a line going between A and B. My eyes, according to my horizon line, are above that line, so definitely I can see that line. Right, once I've got that, I've got point number B coming out to this point over here. Let's call it point number C. I can take a line coming from that corner over there. There's point number B over there. Coming out over here, right, from RVP coming out. And I can then find point number C by taking a line from point number C down to the picture plane and drop that down onto my picture. There is point number C. I can draw in a line going from B to C over there. There's point number C. From number C, I've got a line that's going to come out to this point over there. Let's call that point number D. Take a line going off to LVP from point number C over there. There it goes. I can find point number D by taking a line coming down over here from point number D over there, and take that down over here, and if I've drawn accurately, I should find that point number D that I've just found links up perfectly with point number A. If I've drawn accurately, you should find that that works out beautifully over there. There we go. Right, so I found those points. That then comes down. You'll see that it's coming down over here to the thickness of this story over here. I need to find that. How do I do that? Well, let's see. I need that thickness. So let's see, what have we got here? That line coming down from there, down from there, and I need to take a line coming across over here. Note that thickness. Take that down over there. I've now got the thickness. I can now take that back to my RVP over there. Taking that across over there. I now have the thickness of this thing. The line coming down to that point. From that point, I can take a line going back to the LVP over there. Working accurately. Line coming off like that. I now have that thickness over there. Okay, and what I need now is to figure out this little angle coming down to the ground over there. Right, do I have that? There's that point over there that I need to go back to. So, how do I do that? Well, I know it's on the ground. What do I need to do? I take a line from that corner over there. I'm going to take that down over here. Whoops. So I sharpen both sides of the pencil. There we go. Line coming back over there. Line coming all the way down to the height line. Note the height line is on the ground over here. Line going back over here to RVP. Take that corner that I'm looking for at that hidden detail mark over there. Take that down to the picture plane. Drop that down into the picture over here. And I have found the corner that I'm needing in order to link that corner up. Whoops, that corner over there going down to that point over there. Right, I know that that goes back to that little corner over there, which is directly below point number 7. So if I draw a line coming down over here, I should be able to find that little line over there. Right, I now have that corner over there. I can now take a line going back over here to LVP. No, it's going back over there, and I can draw that line in. Let's take a line off to LVP. I know that I have got that corner over there and that corner over there that corner over there, that corner over there, that corner over there, and that corner over there. Right, let's have a look. Can I find those? Let's take lines coming down from that hidden detail over there. Line coming down over there. A line coming down over there. And I've got a little point over there, which I can then link up. I need to find that corner over there on that hidden detail. Line coming down to SP over there. line coming down onto that line over there. I need another point over there, so I take that down to stationary point. From that point over there, where the hidden detail is over there, take that down into my picture, and I can draw in that little line over there. Right, from that corner, I can definitely draw a line going up over there to there. I need to find that corner over there on this blue line, so I take that back. Line coming from that hidden details story over there, dropping that down over here, and I can now link the line going up to that corner over there, and I can draw in my line which goes all the way across over there. I need to find that corner over there, take a line from that corner over there down to the picture plane, drop that down into my picture over here, and I can then join that corner and that corner up beautifully over there, and there we go. Oopsie, that was not my best line that I just drew there. There we go. That's that done. Okay, I think that I've got that slightly in the wrong place. It should be more over there. That's more like it. There we go. Okay, that looks a bit better. Don't do that in your exam. That would be a really bad idea. Just rub that out and make it beautiful. There we go. That looks better. Right, okay. I need a line coming back from that corner over there to RVP. Line going back over there. And I need to figure out where that back corner is. So I take a line coming from that back corner over there, from the hidden detail point over there, coming down over here, dropping down into my picture, and I can now finish that little line going off to RVP over there. And I'm obviously going to be able to see a line coming straight down the back over there. I need a line coming back from that corner, from LVP, from that back corner, coming across over here. Note from LVP, from that corner, giving me that back corner with the 3 lines coming out of it. Okay, once I've got that, there we go. We have done the difficult part as far as most people are concerned. I am now going to look at doing all the walls coming around, and let's do that. First of all, I've got a point which is touching the picture plane. If I've got a point touching the picture plane, it's very easy. I can drop a line coming straight down from that point, and I know that the base of the wall is at that point, and the top of the wall is at that point. You can see the height. So I can draw a line coming straight down. Bam, there it is. No problems, very easy to find, and everybody should get that in their exam. You can see that that line is going off to the left, so I can take a line going from that point, going off to the left-hand vanishing point, and a line going off to the left-hand vanishing point over here. Once I've got that, I can find that back corner, take a line coming from that back corner to the stationary point, down to the picture plane, drop that down, and I can draw in that line going from there to there, and a line going off there, and a line going off there. Make sure that you are always linking it up with that LVP so that you get it right. You can see that little line over there, that's going off to the right-hand vanishing point. So take a line off to the RVP. There we go. And there we go. Note, don't necessarily go all the way to RVP because it's just going to make a whole lot of lines that you really don't need. Take a line going from the corner that you need down to the stationary point and drop that down into your picture. And you can then see that it links up from there to there. Draw that line in. Draw these 2 lines coming in from there to there and from there to there. Right, that's that wall done. My next step is I'm going to say let's go to maybe drawing in. I'm going to suggest we go and we start looking at this cabinet over here, this cupboard over here. I've got the height of the cupboard. You can see the height of the cupboard over there. Let's figure that all out. Okay, let's take this corner of the cupboard just to start with. Taking a line down. You've already got that in place. What's the next step? Find the height of the cupboard. There's the height of the cupboard. And take a line coming across from the height of the cupboard. And it links up with the corner of the cupboard there. That was going off in the right-hand direction. So I now take a line coming from that corner over there, going off to RVP. Okay. That's to find the top of the cupboard. Note the cupboard also has a line that's going to come from the bottom of the cupboard. So that's the height of the top of the cupboard. That's the height of the bottom of the cupboard. Take that across over there as well. There it is, going across over here. And you should see that it links up perfectly on that corner over there because the cupboard is next to that corner. So what do I do now? And I'll take that corner of the cupboard down into my picture. Let's just take that corner down to stationary point over here. And I drop that down into my picture. Right, there's the corner of the cupboard, that's the bottom of the cupboard. There is the top of the cupboard going off down there. So there's the top of the cupboard, and I can draw in my cupboard going from there to there. That's the top of the cupboard. I can definitely draw a line which is going to go across over here. Okay. I need to find the back of the cupboard. Do I have something coming from the back of the cupboard? There it is, coming down to the stationary point. Okay, and dropping down over here. And I've got a line which is coming back to that corner, going off from that corner to RVP. So I definitely have a line that is coming down over there, which should link up with my point number 1. If you look at it, there's the corner of the cupboard at point number 1, ding, ding, ding. And I can draw in a line which is going to go off to RVP from there to there. Right, once I've done that, well, let's find that corner and that corner of the cupboard. Okay, continuing here. Well, I've found that corner of the cupboard. I know that it's going back off to the left. So I can take a line going back off to the left over here. Let's draw that in. Off to the left-hand vanishing point. I now need to find that corner. I'm going to take that down to the stationary point. I drop that down over there, and I end up with my corner at that point over there. I can take a line which is going to go from there to there. That is that back corner. I also have a line which is going to go from the base of the cupboard off to the LVP. And I can drop a line coming straight down there to get the base of the cupboard. There it is. Okay, once I've got that, well, I can now start playing around with a line coming off. Which direction is that going in? That's going in the right-hand direction. I can take a line going off to RVP from that corner. RVP from that corner coming out over here. And I can find that corner of the wall. Let's take that. There it is. Take that down to the picture plane and drop that down into my picture over here. I can definitely draw a little line coming out over there. Okay, once I've got that, well, I need to find the top of that as well. So how do I go about doing that? Do I have that top part over there? No, I don't. So let's just go through the whole process again. Step number 1. Step number 2. Step number 3. Going off to the RVP. Step number 4. Step number 5. I've already got a line coming down there. Step number 6. Okay, and I can then draw a line going down there. There's the top of the wall, there's the bottom of the wall, and I can now start figuring out where that corner is on the top of the wall. I've got that point over there. It is a line that needs to go off in the right-hand direction. So I take a line from that corner over there off to the right-hand vanishing point. Somewhere along that line, I'm going to have a line that is going to go from that corner down, cuts over that corner over there, and I can draw in the corner of the wall going from there to there. Right, okay, once I've got that, this needs to come across to that corner over there. So let's go and find that corner. I'm going to take a line going down over here. I need to find the top of the wall, down to there. It crosses over the height of the wall. I take that back over there. I need to take a line coming from that corner over there, take that to the picture plane, take that down to my line that I've got. There is my corner. I can now draw a line going from there to there. Okay, I need to find a line coming. I'm going to find that corner maybe. Let's just find that corner. Can I see that corner first of all from where I'm standing? Definitely I can. There it is. I'm standing over there. There's nothing in the way, so you'll see that it is just peeking out over there. So very definitely I can see that. Take a line coming down to the picture plane. Note that line because I can see it. I'll definitely be able to see that corner. I'm going to take a line coming down over here. Okay, and I can take a line coming from that corner over there. Sorry, let's just see that I get the right, that corner over there, that corner over there. I need to take that across to the RVP. So it is that corner over there. Ding, ding, ding. It's my RVP. And there is that corner over there. Very important little corner. Right. That's good. I found that corner. Let's call it corner Z. Going down to a corner W at the bottom. Found corner Z at the top over there. And I need to drop that down to a corner at the bottom. Do I have a line that I can use? There is a line which I'm going to take from that corner at the bottom there, coming out. And I can drop a line coming down to find W on that corner over there. There we go. There is Z at the top, W at the bottom. You can see how that corner links up over there. And I can definitely draw that little piece of line in over there as well. And I can draw in this little line over here, going from RVP to there. Right, there we go, Z and W. Right, what I need to do is I need to find this corner over here, which you can see is all beautifully linked up with SP. So it is going to be impossible to actually see that corner, but I know that it's somewhere there. There it is, coming down, coming down. I need to take that across to RVP over there. So I will be able to draw a line going from our RVP, going across over here. There we go. Can you see that little line over there? From that corner, going that way. There it is, going there. And it's just below that Z over there. Very important that you get that. Okay, I need to find another corner over there below this corner. I found that corner at the top. I need to find that corner at the bottom, right? Just dropping a line coming down over here. All right. I need to take a line coming back there, coming down to the ground. Let's take a line coming down to the ground. Taking a line going back to RVP over there. Right, I can now take a line which I can join from that corner going down to that line that I just drew out. There it is. And I will be able to draw in that little piece of line, which should link those two corners up. Note, it's not going off to LVP or anything funny like that. It's that corner and that corner that are linked. From that corner, I can definitely take a line coming out, RVP to that corner, coming down to that point over there. Right, there we go. There's that little bay window story. I need to find the actual window in there. How do I do that? Well, I need to find these two corners on the window. That will be easy enough to find. There's the bottom of the window. There's the top of the window. So I have got a line coming down over here, a line coming down over there. I can take the window height over here. Let's take that across. And it cuts over there. That's the bottom of the window. And it cuts over there. That's the top of the window. I need to take lines coming back to the RVP from there, coming across over here, and from there, coming across over there. You can see I've got the corner of the wall, and you can see that the window is basically on that corner, so it's very easy to draw in that window over there. There it is. From there to there, there's the bottom of the window. There to there is the top of the window. Right, my horizon line is basically at that window height, which means that I can still see a windowsill. Now you'll see that the window goes through that wall, so I need to have a line coming out over there off to LVP from the corner of the bottom of the window off to LVP. There's my little line going off in the left-hand direction. I need to find that back corner over there. I'm going to take a line coming down to the stationary point. Crosses over the picture plane, drop that down over there, and I can now draw in this little line over there, a line going up to the top over there, and from that little corner over there, I need to draw a line coming back from RVP going across to there. Right, there is my window in place with the windowsill and everything. Right, the last little thing that I need to do is to find this little section of the wall over here. Let's do this in a slightly different way. Step number one, take that corner. I'm now going off in this direction just to show you that it can work. Step number one, what is the height of the wall? There's the height of the wall. What is the base of the wall? There's the base of the wall. Take a line coming down over here. That line's going off in the left-hand direction. So from the base of the wall, I take a line going off in the left-hand direction. Where's the height of the wall? There's the height of the wall. Take that off in the left-hand direction. Take a line coming from that corner over there down to picture plane and drop it down into my picture. There is the wall, or the side of that wall, okay. I now have a line that is going to go off to the right-hand vanishing point. Off to the right-hand vanishing point over here. Right-hand vanishing point. Off to the right-hand vanishing point. Take a line coming from that back corner over there down to the picture plane and drop that into the picture. Draw a line coming from there to there. Draw a line going from there to there. Draw a line going from there to there. Right, once I've got that, I now know that I have a line which is going to go from that corner over there all the way across to that corner over there. Now I've already got that corner over there, so I'm going to take a line going from that corner over there across to RVP. Okay. Oh, I first need that edge of the wall before I do that. Sorry, let's just do that. I've already got this line, that corner over there. I need a line going off to LVP. I almost forgot. Off to LVP over there and off to LVP at the bottom. Let's find that little section there. Line coming down. Line coming down. And draw in from that corner to that corner. And draw in that little piece over there. That little piece over there. And the last thing that I need to do is to draw a line coming across from that corner over there, coming across to RVP. There it is. There's that back corner over there. I need a line dropping in over there. And I think that we're almost there. I need that little corner over there. I need a little piece of line sticking out there from the left-hand vanishing point. There it is. And that little snick of line over there. And there we go. That is our drawing done as far as I can see. Super.